The live events ecosystem in India is booming. That's at least what the billboards, headlines, and industry reports say. And there is no reason not to believe them. On this channel, we dive into conversations following the money in the entertainment landscape. While we talk about events headlined by top artists happening in India,
First thing is a private commercial aspect. There was a brand sponsor involved. Tickets were sold. The whole thing was marketed like an experience you buy into. When hyped in this manner, the customer thinks, I paid my share. Now, where's my experience? But let's zoom out for a second. India's live event market has expanded rapidly between 2022 and 2024. The number of large international concerts in India has increased 61.5% between 2022 and 2024. Initial ticket prices for live events now routinely cross 10,000 to 30,000 rupees. Messi event was more than a fan service. It was a ticketed, monetized mass event hosted in a stadium with 80,000 plus capacity, layered with private sponsors, political dignitaries, VIP enclosure, and security override. Three cities aside from Kolkata hosted Messi, but none of them encountered the same chaos. Not Delhi, neither Mumbai, nor Hyderabad. They didn't have bigger stadiums. In fact, Salt Lake boasted a significantly higher capacity than the rest of the venues in the GOAT Tour. When infrastructure is discussed, so it wasn't the physical size of the stadium. So, what really went wrong? Modern event infrastructures demand clear access rules, hard zoning between fans and VIPs, VIP and operational areas, contingency protocol for delayed or reduced appearances of main acts, real time public communication system. At Kolkata, all four failed simultaneously. This isn't conjecture, it's inferred from outcomes. Uncontrolled movement near the pitch, visual obstruction by VIP cluster, lack of clear messaging once plans change, escalation before de escalation mechanism activated. Social media also acted as a force multiplier. Is the role of social media in events in today's time. Earlier, core fans of the sports were just happy to be there. Witnessing a living legend in their home ground was a dream come true. But when an event becomes a cultural phenomenon or social media, something shifts. Here's how social media perform introduces social proof. Everyone is going. A major FOMO. And as a result, causes more performative attendance. This shifts crowd composition. Whether crowd was full of core fans or selfie-ready influencers is up for debate. What's not up for debate in infrastructure terms, this raises the minimum satisfaction threshold. Once upon a time, organizers could figure out the logistics of your role model travel and put them in front of your eyes and call it a day. But that time is long gone. We now live in an era of constant documentation. Every part of experience, starting from the order in the entrance queue to the hygiene in beverage stall, clean execution on all aspects of an event is not a plus but a bare minimum. It's no longer just about darshan. It's about non-core fans seeking an experience that has to go far beyond just a mythical sighting. Pre-digital crowd anticipated disappointment. Post-digital cloud amplify it. Recent international events happening in India illustrate the same stress points. Not necessarily as violent, but involving erosion of trust. Credit where credit is due though. Coldplay and Dua Lipa concerts passed without major incidents. Most likely because their formats were strictly controlled, with little to no access ambiguity. District by Zomato's listing, on the other hand, of the GOAT event, the variable is never crowd size, it's always ambiguity in marketing. The Kolkata incident was not an aberration. It was a stress test for India's live event ecosystem, which is growing at a much faster pace than expected. It exceeds regulatory evolution, it exceeds crowd management infrastructure. Our country clearly has demand, capital, and global relevance. The only unresolved question is, can India scale its event infrastructure faster, be it operational, communicative, or regulatory? And can we keep up with the demand? Until decision making on the ground gets tighter, until public figures stop changing the story around what an event actually is. And until regulation focuses on preventing bad events instead of reacting after, things fall apart. It won't matter if the face on the poster is a footballer, a pop star, or a cultural icon. The risk of a major event spiraling into a chaotic mess will remain. What are your opinions on this? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into cultural moments. Overshoot signing out.